Mic working? Now it is. Okay. First of all, let me get this out of the way. So if I've appeared tired over the last few months, if I've appeared weak, if I've appeared weary, it's because I've been working around the clock. I've been trying to do something. I've been growing the game. Today, I would like to proudly announce that through my effort and my tears and my blood and my sweat, I have been able to, today, on Friday, March 4th, 2022, you can officially, on the Barstool Sportsbook, bet college baseball lines on the Barstool Sportsbook. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Big Ev. Thank you, Marty. You can announce college baseball lines. We have officially grown the game.
To give you credit, I've seen you like hours and
Yeah.
hours in the office, just begging Westy, come on.
Yeah, I know.
We got this. This will get the game. This will bring our sportsbook to the next level.
Yeah, and I listen. It ain't about me.
No, it's not.
It's about the gamblers out there who can bet on college baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never make a video claiming it was about me.
No.
I can't do it.
You've told us that tirelessly amounts of saying this is not about me.
I didn't even want to say it today, but you guys, before we came in here, you were like, you got to say something. You got to say something. So thank you.
Stop being
Thank you.
so humble,
Because what it comes down, people see all the shows you do, all the content you're producing, but they don't see the work behind this.
No, they don't. They don't.
Constant grind, the constant meetings, the constant presentations, the constant just work and negotiation to get this done. Months and months now, we have no MLB, nothing to bet on. Where real baseball, we have college baseball.
We have college baseball. Yeah.
All thanks to you. God bless.
I think I might.
God bless.
God bless. I think I might take a couple weeks off. Take it to the people.
You deserve it. I
think I might just go down south, take it to the people.
We did just open in Louisiana recently. No one's really been doing anything about it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. By the way, thank you guys for differing shades of yellow today.
Did you call this? I think it's more of a
neon green.
Neon green.
Yeah, it was on sale.
It's like neon green and yellow had a baby.
You know, it's weird because I think I wore it on camera, and someone on this angle, I'm pretty sure someone thought it was white.
It is.
It does look, when I look at the camera, it does look whitish.
It is an assault on the camera. The camera doesn't quite know what to do with it.
It doesn't. It has no idea.
Marty with the Luka Garza shirt?
Yeah, it's this very, very comfortable shirt. Feel it.
We know what shirts feel like.
It is a good material.
It's a good material,
material. It's like that nice stretchy, soft.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go ahead and let you know. Now we're dark as hell. Are you just trying to adjust for Big Ev's shirt?
It's all good.
Big Ev just disappears.
Oh.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about behind the scenes a little bit before we get to everything. But 888-STOOL-22, 888-STOOL-22. If you want to call in, we'll have calls. We'll allow you to give picks. This is the last weekend of regular season college basketball. When I say you can call in, I don't know where the computer is.
It's on the podium.
It's on the podium. Where's the podium? It's over there. And that means the computer hasn't been charging.
Chargers at your feet.
All right, chargers at my feet. Let me go get the computer, and then we will start the show proper. But before, let me get y'all started in the conversation before I walk over there and get the computer, because apparently neither one of you is going to stand up and go get it.
No.
So last night, Rico's week-long meltdown continued in the form of a Twitter space. Big Ev, you were present for this whole thing. What happened?
So Rico started a Twitter Spaces. I'm going to say it started around maybe 11:30 to 12-ish Eastern time. There was quite a crowd. There was probably about roughly 1,300 riders in the Twitter Spaces that lasted until almost 1 in the morning. There was the likes of myself, Jersey Jerry, the number 1 rider, Hank Lockwood, known rider Chris Castellani, Spider, Austin Jenkins was lurking in the chat, who is, for those who don't know, that's Dave's right-hand guy. There was a lot. I think even Jake Marsh might have popped in for a second, but I think he was booted immediately. But it was mayhem. It was. I believe it was started by Rico. He started the chat. He muted himself immediately. He did not speak in the chat. But it was an interesting group. It was, I believe, initially started to roast him, and it immediately formed into a just massive Rico chants and support and love for our friend, our brother, Rico Bosco.
So last night there was a Rico rally.
Yeah.
Started by Rico himself.
It was not, the intention was not the Rico rally. Then it took on a life of its own. And
Well,
it was no.
if you think about it, no one could say anything bad to him because he's blocked all.
That's very fair.
All the
That's
people that were in it were the only people he likes. So like, even today, he just did another tweet. Someone said found Rico a great office space. It says Miko. And he goes, "You the man!" Exclamation points. Get the big bosses to retweet this and frame it on your fridge. Maybe like the time I tripped versus Kellenberg and allowed a long pass. Viva, buddy. Jobs at barstool.com. He's losing his mind. I texted him yesterday a screenshot of a kid DMing me. And I'm like, this is not just I'll shout out to Evan2Eat3 on Instagram. It just goes, "I genuinely think you should kill yourself." Am I tweeting about it?
Right.
I mean, everyone gets it, buddy.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rico. Not everyone's against you.
I can't wash my hands of this. I've tweeted out DMs before. I haven't spent a whole week doing it, but I've tweeted out DMs.
Yeah, once in a while.
But we all get it. You know, it sucks. It stinks. But I wish he'd just get back to work and let's get going here. Let's get fucking going.
Well, Jerry's going to come in today. He didn't come in.
Jerry to come in here?
No, he told Jerry that he's going to come in to work.
Oh, and he didn't come in.
Get lunch and then didn't come in.
Spaces went well. So the spaces went till about 1 a.m. Then because the limit on speakers in the Twitter Spaces is 10 people, there was wanted everyone to be able to talk, and apparently Clubhouse is a platform where everyone can talk.
Yeah.
So move over to Clubhouse. I was pretty tired. I didn't join the Clubhouse. I went to bed at that time, but there was I think 300 strong in the Clubhouse till apparently about 3 a.m.
Is Clubhouse still a thing?
It was made a thing last night.
It's still around, I guess, but I think Twitter Spaces kind of deaded it, but he wanted everyone to talk at once.
Killed it?
Yeah. What?
Killed it?
Deaded it.
Deaded it?
That's a New York thing, no?
Yeah, deaded it. Yeah, it's dead.
Really?
Deaded
Yeah.
it, yeah.
'Cause I've always said that.
Murdered it? Killed it?
Deaded
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Played it? Anything?
Deaded
it. Yeah, no,
Deaded it.
it's
Okay.
over.
All right. It's weird because that's actually harder to say than any of the things I just said. Deaded it.
For sure. Yeah, deaded it.
All right. So 888-STOOL-22 if you want to call in, and about 12:15 I'll get to your
Can we
calls.
watch Mincy's video that he said he's going to kill?
Is it out yet?
Yeah, of course it's out.
TJ, if we can get the video. I don't know why. I mean, I'll talk to him when he gets back. I don't know why Mincy's trying to take credit for that.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, Mincy's never cared about college baseball at all.
He also hasn't been here in 3 weeks. I didn't know that he was even.
I can't believe he extended the tour.
You can't. Why not?
I guess I can.
I do love that he extended the tour to take the sports book to the people, and the tour is going to a state where you can't gamble.
I am live at the brand new Barstool Sports book at LeBears Lake Charles. Look at this place. Going to be one of the top sports books, not just in this area, but in the entire nation. And I've got not one, but 2 announcements for you today. Number one,
If he's just
this
extending
sports
again.
book right here, look at this damn place, will be opening Monday, March the 14th at 10 a.m., just in time for March Madness. I'm coming back for the first rounds of March Madness.
God damn.
Patty's and Friday
He's
to
going
celebrate the
back?
occasion.
God
Number
damn.
2, well, I guess that asshole Brandon Walker kind of just spoiled it a little bit, but that's okay. Been pushing for this hard. The people have spoken, and at the Barstool Sportsbook, we give the people what they want. College baseball lines are live on the Barstool Sportsbook. Headed to the Shriners Classic in Houston. You can fade Mincy. You can take my picks. I don't give a damn.
he have
What
a stroke?
matters, we're going to have a blast. We're not just going to grow the game. We're going to send it to the damn moon. Viva.
Viva.
How long are we going to pretend?
Mincy.
Yep.
Mincy.
I mean,
Mincy.
so he's just doing his own thing for March Madness. He's not.
He might just not come back now. I mean, it's
I mean, he's not going to come back. He says he's no way.
And that's March 14th. That's
10 days.
10 days.
be there to May.
He's never going to come back.
We all are going to have to stream and do a lot of work for March Madness. He doesn't have to do it?
No. Why? He's bringing the word to the people of Louisiana. Of course,
We're going to be in states with the sports book as well.
No, we're suckers, Brian. I've told you this. I'm the sucker that's in New York on a Friday, and I mean I'm streaming tomorrow. Big Ev, you gonna stream tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there.
I mean Duke
Streaming
UNC.
from
We all
Hoboken.
streaming that?
Coach K's last game against UNC.
Well, that'll be good.
Look, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry.
Do I have to be the heel? Do I have to bet UNC? I feel like I kind of have to, and I really don't want to because they
Big Cat's
stink.
gonna be a UNC person
Is he
too.
coming?
Yeah,
Just because all you guys are Duke, I almost feel like I have to. But
I have. Well, Rico's not. He simply just said he wasn't. Finally,
Is he coming to the stream?
he said that Dan said and he should be there. But if he mopes at all, he's sending him home.
He has zero tolerance on moping.
The podcast he was moping the entire time, and I said the same thing. So
Rico. What a fucking guy. What a guy.
Well, Mincy too. I mean,
Well, let's re-examine this. So we're talking about one's in Louisiana, one just took the week off because he's upset, and we're just sitting here being dickheads, showing up to work like assholes.
Just absolute suckers.
I got to come up with. Can one of y'all insult me today so I can just leave?
I mean, and honestly, did you see the content side of it? I'm not a big there's just no one here today. There was no one here yesterday.
No, there's no one here ever. There's whatever.
I don't actually care though. I actually admire everyone.
They're smarter than us.
They're way smarter. I'm such a pussy where it's like, oh man, they might see if I'm not there.
888-STOOL-22, 888-STOOL-22. All right, it is a huge weekend, and it's a weekend in college basketball.
There's some good games on Saturday.
Last weekend of the regular season, so I'm looking at it. So tomorrow you got a couple of ranked matchups in the SEC. One ranked matchup. Arkansas at Tennessee.
Oh.
You got Arkansas at Tennessee. You got Bama at LSU, which Bama is ranked. LSU is not, but LSU is still a very good team. Kentucky at Florida. Florida not ranked, but they're still a decent team. Indiana at Purdue. Texas at Kansas. There's a couple of ranked teams in the Big 12.
Kansas already too.
Iowa State at Baylor. And, of course, USC at UCLA. That's two ranked teams in the Pac-12. And then the big one tomorrow night. Big for reasons not really related to this basketball season, but it is North Carolina at Duke. On Sunday, you got Houston at Memphis, Michigan at Ohio State, and then Iowa at Illinois. So let's talk about Duke UNC. And I don't know if I'm the only one that always feels this way. But Duke UNC play every year twice, at least twice. Some years they'll play 3 times for the tournament. But every year they play twice. I always think it's a bigger deal. It always matters more to me when they play in Cameron Indoor than when they play in North Carolina.
1,000%.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why that is. Is it just the environment? But when I see them play at Carolina, it doesn't register to me. It doesn't ring to me. When I see them play at Cameron Indoor, it brings back all the memories of all the great games before.
That's not even just as a Duke person. Like, that is so true. Like,
It feels like they've had their better games at Cameron Indoor.
1,000%. I mean, that was even I'm pretty sure the Seth Curry shot was at Cameron, right?
I believe it was.
Honestly, I think my favorite Duke.
The Austin Rivers shot might have been.
That's my all-time favorite.
That was in Carolina, right?
Yes,
I think so. That's my all-time favorite one.
My all-time favorite is Jeff Capel, and that was definitely a Duke. And y'all are too old, y'all too young to remember. But '95, when Duke wasn't that good and Carolina was good, and Capel hit a half-court shot to force overtime.
I mean, it was even like 2 years ago where Trey Jones missed the free throw, got it back, and they won. Like, they were down 7 with a minute. It was like crazy.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Wearing those practice jerseys.
Yeah.
But I have
Jones brothers.
Stooley. I need names on these calls. Like, number one, you tell me they're in Rochester, but I don't have a name.
I have a bet with Tyler Hansborough that if Duke wins by more than 10, he has to tweet something nice about me and Duke. And then if Duke wins by less than 10 or lose, I have to buy a Tyler Hansborough jersey and wear it during the ACC.
That'd be sick anyway.
No, it would suck. I fucking can't stand that guy, even though he's really nice on the podcast.
A really good player, too.
Beat Duke 4 times. Or 6 times. 6 out of 8 times.
It's pretty good. Psycho T.
I said had a sneaky, decent NBA career, too.
So, and Dan got you that guest for the show?
He got us Tyler Hansborough.
You appreciate that?
Oh, yeah. I've taken his advice. I never knew he was giving advice until 2 days ago.
Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan hands out advice.
I never knew that.
I've been a long time Dan advice guy.
Yeah.
But although in the last year it slowed down a lot.
I've always I just kind of always done my own thing, but he was supposedly telling Rico, but I don't know. But
here's the thing. So when I was going through my Dave thing back after the Virginia Tech game, I went to Dan. I was like, God damn, man. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, fucking relax. Look at what you get to do for a living. And I said, all right, you're right. And I got
that's the biggest thing.
You just listen to the advice. You're gonna be okay.
When you're in the shit, you realize you got to work at 10:30.
Yeah.
And you just talked about sports.
Right. Yeah.
It's really what it is.
888-STOOL-22. 888-STOOL-22 is the number to call. We've already got a full board. I see Mark in Philly, Jimmy from Rochester, somebody from the 513, Griffin from Chicago, Derek from Yukon, Joey from Cleveland, Riley from Iowa, Mikey from Jersey, John from Minnesota, and somebody either named Dallas or in Dallas. So we go to Jimmy from Rochester to lead us off. Jimmy.
Hey, guys. Yes, so this weekend, big fights, some stiff favorites, but I have some good picks that I think we can get into. Brandon, would love to hear your picks, too. First one I got, Jurassic Express -110 in the three-way tag. The Elites going two. They're two involved with one another. Perfect opportunity for them to take the titles. Other one, Brian Danielson, -130 over John Moxley. Moxley's never beat him. Danielson takes this one home. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Well, you can't bet them on the Barstool Sportsbook. He's talking about the fights at All Elite Wrestling Revolution. So when it said fight, all it said was fights, and I was like, okay, well that's Big Ev's call.
Once he said a name, I was like, okay, this is
okay. So I agree with your Jurassic Express. I do not think Brian Danielson's going to win that match. I think I would actually bet draw if you could bet if there is. Wherever it is, you can't bet on the Barstool Sportsbook, so I'm not going to take it from a gambling perspective, but I think there's actually going to be a time limit draw there. 888 Stool 22. We go to number one guy, Mark in Philly. Mark.
Winner.
Sup, fellas? I called in another winner yesterday with San Diego State team total.
You got kind of lucky, didn't you? Got kind of lucky.
Yeah, ignore the fact that we needed double overtime. That's charge it to the game. That's 6 straight winners calling into Pick Central. So tonight, I'm to the NBA, and I'm willing to be. The Sixers are covering -7 against the Cavs. Philly has a brutal schedule upcoming, and they're on a front end of a back-to-back where they have to go to Miami. They need to win tonight, and the Cavs have failed to cover 6 straight and are 26th in offense the last 2 weeks. I also love Embiid over 29.5. He's scored 30-plus in 22 of the last 29 games. Just dropped a 40-point triple-double on Jared Allen and averages 34 and 14 against Allen's teams in 11 games in their careers. All the focus is on Harden, but Embiid is still the MVP, and he's going to have a statement game tonight, reminding people why.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't hate it just because I feel like people will love to see the Cavs that at catching 7 and be like,
Yeah, I'm on the Cavs. Yeah,
They failed to cover 6 straight now.
I know, but I still think they're a pretty good team, and it's a pretty good line there. I can see this just being a beautiful exhibition of basketball between two good teams, and the Sixers winning by 5. Okay, all right, Mark.
That could be the case. I think missing Rondo and LeVert is pretty big for the Cavs right now.
All right, thank you very much.
Guys, wait a second.
What?
Rajon Rondo's on the Cavs?
Yeah.
wow.
So Ricky Rubio had a great start to the season, but he got hurt. They had to go out and get Rajon Rondo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love Rondo.
He's great in the playoffs.
He's one of my. He was one of my favorites. Like Celtic when he was on the Celtics.
It's weird because I don't know if it's the Cavs system or whatever, but Rubio was having a phenomenal season. He was looking so good.
I feel like Rubio gets a bad rap.
Rubio's a lot better than people act like Rubio is.
Yeah.
I think Rondo's the same. Like Rondo, he's not 2009 Rondo, but he's still a very functional point
Probably
guard.
couldn't shoot for a while.
Yeah.
I think what happens to guys like Rubio too is like the point guards in the league are so good that it's like a guy like him, like you can't defend him.
Yeah. Rondo's hands were too big to shoot. That's what it was.
We go to Tyler in Cincinnati. Go, Tyler.
Hey, Brandon, I just wanted to say thank you first for doing what you did for college baseball, a sport cared about by millions.
Mm-hmm.
I am thrilled to see the content, the 2-minute videos that get pushed out from this. Excited to gamble on it for sure. Wanted to also talk about the Izzo thing you brought up yesterday. Not mentioned enough that his one title should have a major asterisk by it because he never had to go through the best fucking team in the country because Kenyon Martin broke his leg a week before the goddamn tournament. So he really, in my book, has 0 titles, and I think that's one of the great college sports what-ifs. Has a great butterfly effect. Does Izzo ever get a title if Kenyon doesn't break his leg?
Well, now, listen, I'll shit on Tom Izzo as much as anybody else, but I don't think there ever is an asterisk on any NCAA tournament. You still got to win 6 games. You still got to go through it, and there's no guarantee that Kenyon Martin or number 1 Cincinnati is going to meet Michigan State at any point in that tournament. There's no guarantee they're going to win their 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th game. So while it probably helped, yeah, that's fine. No, there's no asterisk. I know you're just being a little sarcastic, but there's a little truth to what you're saying, too. Izzo, you can make the Izzo overrated case without having to ding his 1 national title.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. I mean, I was being definitely a little sarcastic with it. He obviously is great, but I just really wanted to throw the shot. Snide.
Yeah.
He was the best team in the country.
Don't be snide. Don't be snide. Okay, he wasn't capable of that back and forth. I thought he was.
Yeah, I thought he should have just been like, nah.
Right.
Doesn't count.
Right. We go to this is I'm sure Smitty will be listening to this one. Double fault. What's up?
How's it going, guys? I got some tennis for tonight, but I just wanted to ask you guys a question. With March Madness around the corner, Big Av taught us a good lesson yesterday with avoiding the big Kansas spread because, he respected TCU and he saw that it was a little riskier than a play, even though it was pretty obvious the line pointed to Kansas.
I had TCU on my
there.
Yeah.
With a lot of games coming up for March Madness, do you guys stay away from the big cards, or do you try to pick your spots with the matchups you really like?
I start trying to pick the matchups I really like, and then game times roll around, and I end up having every game on the card, pretty much close.
Yeah, once it gets to like actual the tournament,
Yeah.
I'm betting every game.
Yeah, like you get in the once you get in
I'm
the
taking
mix.
something. I'm taking something, whether it's total side. It's just
All right, what are your tennis picks?
The Davis Cup tonight, you got Alex DeMinor. It's a parlay with his money line. He's around minus 150. With Alex Bublik's money line, who's minus 1,000. So the parlay comes out to around minus 125. DeMinor's playing for his home Australian country, and he always comes out and tries his best. So I like him to win this one tonight.
All right, very good. Can I just ask one question? Why did you get credit for the TCU line? I had TCU on my card.
it was just great logic by me.
Yeah, but I had TCU on my card. I saw it too.
But I'm saying, but my logic was just off the charts.
Well, you're starting to get a little too much credit here. I understand you've been beating us and you've been doing great. You're starting to get a little bit too much credit.
For me, it's everything. My marketing's been working.
You're welcome. 888-STOOL-22. 888-STOOL-22.
Sell it.
Griffin from Chicago, go ahead.
What's up, guys? First, shout out Brandon getting some college baseball in
Thank
the
you.
sportsbook. Good shit
Good
there.
stuff.
Thank you.
Wanted to talk a little NBA. I love the Bulls tonight, +5 at home. The reason for that is, as you can recall, last game, that loser, Grayson Allen, hurt Caruso, broke his wrist. So I think it's kind of a revenge game for the Bulls tonight. I think it's going to be a physical one.
Marty?
Anything to say about that loser, Grayson Allen?
He was talking about that loser,
I
Grayson
know.
Allen.
I know. I don't know why it's a loser. I mean, if you go through the history of Duke and their athletic director and their athletic trainer, sometimes gets little spasms to people. I don't really know what to tell you, but why? I don't get why people hate Grayson Allen. He's a good
Okay,
NBA
you get exactly why people hate Grayson Allen.
He's a good NBA player.
He's not he's a good player.
I'll be honest. I can't believe he's actually that good of a player in the NBA.
Well, he's
Well, he's athletic.
athletic. He's
Yeah,
smooth.
but he's that 4-year guy at Duke where you're like almost. He just turned out way better in the NBA than I thought.
I just think when you see a guy like that, you're like smart, scrappy white guard. But then
He's very
you
athletic.
see his high school dunk contest. You're like, all right, he's a little he could probably guard guys. Also, I just realized you're wearing an Iowa shirt and Rutgers pants.
Yep.
I just
Freebie.
realized.
No, he's not wearing Iowa Rutgers. He's wearing free pants.
Well, yes, of course. That was a given.
I can't see the hat. I'm guessing it was probably free. Maybe he paid for it.
Smiley face hat?
Spit and
No,
chiclets.
Barstool, yeah.
Okay,
So yes, he also did pay for it. Yes.
free, yes.
Only thing I paid for is shoes.
Fuck, TJ, what was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you to do something. Oh, can I get an applause button, TJ? Can I just real quick just hear an applause button? If we have that. Okay, all right. So just keep that. All right. Okay. A little loud. Okay. Can I just keep that at the ready? Just if you're calling in, if you want to thank me for getting growing the game and putting it on the Barstool Sportsbook, you're welcome to do that, and you will get an applause button. I'm just. We go to line 5. That's where Derek from Connecticut is hanging out. What's up, Derek? Derek, what was that?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for taking my call today. Before I hop into my locks on the day, I just want to thank you, Brandon, for growing the game. And without you, there's just no baseball lines on the Barstool Sports book. So thank you so much for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I think the first game I'm going to start with here with the best evidence is Big is on it. So it just flat out can't lose is Bradley plus 6.5. So they played this team twice, and they won the first matchup at home. They lost to Loyola Chicago by 7 on the road. But the thing is, you're getting 6.5 points here. In that game, they lost on the road in overtime. Bradley shot 27% from 3 and 57% from the line, and they had a lead in that game by 16 points. So that line is a little bit fishy for me. And the thing that also stands out in that game is Loyola Chicago shot 15 more free throws than Bradley in that game, which I get it. They could have been down fouling late, but 15 more free throws just doesn't seem like it's replicable. And then the next game I like Buffalo plus 3. Mm-hmm. They played this team once, Kent State, in the season. They beat them by 13. And the game they won by 13, they played like shit. They shot 23% from 3, 42% from the line. And Kent State in that game never had a lead. So I'm snatching those 3 points. I'm sprinkling money line. I'm going to sprinkle an alt line of minus 2.5 as well.
All right.
Final game I got Drake minus 3.5. They played this game close twice, one by 1 point, one by 2 points.
Derek,
but
again, it's a little long. Derek, it's a little long.
Gotcha.
All right. Thank you. Good picks, but
he received it well.
Yeah, he did. It was just going on a little bit, but I liked his picks. Although I could do without the big F dick sucking at the beginning of these calls, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I could just do without.
Just keep sucking.
Big F did great last month. I was up 20 units. Didn't hear a peep.
No, not a peep.
Not a peep.
You're a sucker. You're a sucker, Marty.
I am a sucker, you know.
Marty's been taking body blows for like 3 weeks.
Really have been.
Marty's like the tag team partner of somebody that just the most hated wrestler in the business.
Yeah.
And Marty,
I'm not that bad of a guy.
And Marty's the guy that like stands behind him, and Rico ducks, and Marty takes the steel chair in the face. Joey from Cleveland, what's up? Joey.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Thanks for taking my call. Thank you, Brandon Walker, for growing the game. Hail State.
Yes.
Got a couple of action picks for you tonight. First, I got Central Michigan plus 14 at Akron. Akron's going to win the game, but they've been struggling to close out games. I like Central to cover that number. And then I got Kent State minus 3 hosting Buffalo tonight. Kent State's on an 11-game winning streak. I'm just trying to ride the wave.
So you're saying Akron can't close out games, like in the second half, they lost their zip?
Yes. They get up early, and they against Ohio they were up 20. Ohio ended up closing the gap to about 4 or 5 points toward the end of the game there. So I don't like Akron to cover the number, but they'll win the game.
Thank you very much. That was good.
It was okay.
We go to Riley from Iowa. What's up, Riley?
What's up, boys? Happy Friday. Marty, let's go Hawks. Marty, coin boys, let's run it up.
Let's go.
There we go.
Very nice.
My pick is wild 3-way money line tonight against the Sabres. The Sabres are god-awful. They could be playing in the minors and still get their ass beat because they got the skill of a youth AAA team. So it is always wild 3-way money line tonight. And then my question is, if we could relay the message to the higher-ups of the sports book, the people want open parlays.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have successfully gotten one thing done, so I will see about doing that. And when I say I'll see about it, I'll probably just ignore it for a few months, and when somebody else does it, I'll take credit.
You've done so much over the last few months. To do this. Maybe Mincy could pick up the slack.
Yeah, Mincy's the one that's out on tour. Maybe he can do it.
Maybe he could fight for open parlays.
I can't believe he's going to March Madness.
Why can't you believe that?
Because it's like he already did a full month.
We've said this all week, and I'm just going to use Marty as an example. The Super Bowl was in Lake Charles, or we did that 3 weeks ago. If Marty Mush went somewhere for 3 weeks, you guys would burn this place to the fucking ground.
Yeah.
You would have DM. I'd be getting DMs. Rico would be getting DMs. Ev be getting DMs, and you'd be calling him every name under the book. Just saying.
I just want people to be accountable for themselves.
That's all.
But to be on for a month, it's impressive. Like, where is he staying?
I assume right now, I don't know.
Like, this whole time, is he just, like, laying on people's couches?
I assume we're putting him up in hotels. I guess. I don't know.
Fucking Mincy. Guys figured it out.
All right.
Brandon.
Hey.
Mincy offered me his apartment in Hoboken to rent.
To rent?
Wait a minute.
To rent?
So he's not coming back? He tried to sublease his apartment to you?
He's a genius.
This guy's making money
He's
now.
a genius.
He's going to be making money on the road. He's going to get free stay and making money off Basuli.
So I'll tell you what, staying in Hoboken, it ain't cheap.
No.
It ain't cheap.
There's already a lot on our minds. Boy, is it. The last thing we want to be spending too much energy on is what to wear. You leaving? I've been there, brother. Cuts Clothing has perfected the art and science of men's shirts, so you can throw one on and look great without ever thinking twice about it. Every Cuts shirt is designed for a modern, tailored fit, and they're insanely comfortable. Plus, Cuts has all the essentials for looking sharp, like tees, hoodies, polos, and more, so you can stop bouncing between brands to shop for different shirts. They've totally revolutionized the traditional outdated t-shirt category. They make it easy to mix and match styles and colors so he can find the perfect style. They got long sleeve Henleys, short sleeve crew necks. They got it all. Join hundreds of thousands of men who have made the simple decision to elevate their wardrobe with Cuts. It says guys, but when you buy Cuts, you're a man. So I made it men. I edited that from guys to men. Now, that might be a problem for Cuts. I'm sorry. But when you buy Cuts, you look like a man. You look like a grown-ass man who knows what he wants to wear in his life. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/picks. That's cutsclothing.com/picks for 15% off the only shirt worth wearing. You know, since he's not, let's just call him. Let's just call Mince.
You call Mincy?
Yeah, let's give Mincy a call.
See this, Brandon?
Uh-oh. That's a setup. That's a trap. That's a trap.
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, Mince, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. State of the art. It's the media opening day. We're kicking it with the mayor of Lake Charles, getting ready to open the LeBaird's Lake Charles Barstool Sports book here.
Here, the only thing is, well, I'm at work. The only thing is, I'm having problems. Like, Big Ev has congratulated me on growing the game and getting the lines on the Barstool Sports book. Marty has congratulated me, and you haven't texted me or anything.
No, I feel like it's a teamwork makes the dream work, though, right? I mean, come on, man. You know, you get out to Omaha, your team just wins the damn national championship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when your presence is out there, so that's a hard thing for me to fight or fade. But you know, I'll be honest, I appreciate your work and helping to grow the game. I feel like, you know, it's a team, but I appreciate you embracing it and going to Omaha for sure. And you know, that took off and. You know, being very truthful. I mean, it wouldn't have gone like it did.
But I mean, it is a team. But I mean, I am the leader of the team.
You know, I mean, on this project, I don't know that I'd agree, but you are. I do respect your leadership abilities. Let us build.
All right. So last question. We watched your video and we noticed that you've now committed yourself to staying in Louisiana for March Madness, the March 14th. Are you coming back, or are you just staying clean through?
No, for real. I fly back from Houston to New York on Monday, and I'm going to be in New York for 9 days, and then I'm flying back here like Wednesday the 16th to do content for the opening March Madness. So I will be getting the tour. We'll be off the road back in New York, flying back Monday, and I'll be around for like 9 days, and then I'm coming back here for the March Madness.
All right. Well, good luck.
That's not getting changed. All right. Grow the game.
Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you Monday.
Yeah, this guy's on schedule. He does not give a flying fuck if we're streaming for March Madness. He's just gone.
I didn't even want to.
No, you're right. I mean, hey, the guy, he still, the fact that he like is actually congratulating you for helping is insane.
Yeah, I was trying to get. Yeah, I can't. So. Without announcing where we're going to be streaming from for March Madness.
We barely know.
I don't think we know.
I think we know. I think I know.
Well,
I think we know, but we
know, but we don't know.
We know, but we don't know exactly.
Well, I mean, we're going to be traveling a little bit too. So
yeah.
888-STOOL-22. 888-STOOL-22. Line 8 says they're next. That's where Mikey from Jersey has been hanging on for 30 minutes. Thank you, Mikey, for doing that. What's up?
What's up, guys? Quick UFC pick here. Jorge Masvidal to win by knockout plus 400 in the Barstool Sports book. He's really going to get after it. Some bad blood here. Love that pick. Big Ev, you're the man. Marty's looking real jacked today.
Wow.
I kind of like this guy. You guys calling, gassing us up. I appreciate that. Gas me up Friday.
From Jersey.
Also, I kind of like one thing he did. He called the pick, and then he said, "I love that pick."
Yeah,
He gave his own pick props.
I do that all the time.
All right, we move on to John.
That's a big time heart pick, but I'm with him.
John from Minnesota.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Real quick pick. All right, so the Thunder face the Timberwolves tonight.
Wait, can you stop? Can you stop? Just going to need you to gas one of us up. I don't care which one it is. Just gas one of us up real quick.
Ben Mintz.
Wrong answer. John's gone. I actually cut somebody else. Now John's gone. All right, let's go to.
Guy was probably on hold for like 40 minutes.
He was
called a stray bullet.
Right. We go to We go to line 10. That's where somebody's in Dallas. Never got a name on this one. So whoever you are in Dallas, or maybe your name is Dallas. Hello, Dallas.
Hey, it's Cal in Dallas. Nobody gives a shit. But Brandon, thank you for growing the game.
Thank you.
Marty, you have nice teeth and you make me laugh.
Yes.
Amazing.
We know each other, and I know you well. Good show yesterday. I got 3 picks for you today, all UFC. Tagir Ulabenkov, he's got Tim Elliott. Should be higher, but I think Tim gets a little respect for some reason. Dustin Jacoby, he's an absolute monster. 7-fight winning streak, doing it a bunch of different ways, like him this week. And then we've got Sergey Spivak against Greg Hardy, which, again, we just would love to see him lose and us to cash that 215. So love the show, boys. That's my UFC picks. 5-1 on the show, looking to go 8-1.
All right, thank you very much. We go up to line 1. That's where Jimmy. I don't know what that says after Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts on
Jimmy.
tournament.
Jimmy. You're gonna have to gas one of us up.
Yep.
Okay. Big Ev, love the hoodie you're wearing.
All right.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
It's nice. Now go ahead, Jimmy.
Yeah. Of course. Okay, the Big 12 tournament. I'm a Baylor guy, but I know Baylor's injuries. They can't win 3 games in 3 days. They don't have the depth.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tech at 250 is where it's at. But if you don't feel comfortable, you can do also Kansas plus 200. And I feel like one of those two are definitely winning the tournament.
I love that.
I love Tech. I've been a Tech guy all year. I love Tech.
Where's that tournament at? I'm assuming
Kansas City.
It's in Kansas City. Wow. Okay. Well, I assumed wrong. Well, that's a huge fan advantage for Kansas, although I think they always have the fan advantage no matter where that tournament is.
Yeah, I would imagine they travel the best.
Yeah, all right. It's like Kentucky and the SEC. It doesn't matter where it is. It's going to be all blue. All right, I kind of like that. I haven't looked at
I actually just looked this morning. I knew Tech was 250. They were one that stood out to me. There's a few that I think are decent. There's some weird ones too, where Duke is like minus 110.
Like if I can get Kentucky plus money to win the SEC, I don't how rare that is. With Auburn and Arkansas so hot, you might be able to get Kentucky plus money.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw it.
Do you think if Auburn shouldn't lose to South Carolina, but do you think if they lose and share the title, do I still win my bet?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
You think they'd split it?
Doesn't say outright title, does it?
Just says win the SEC.
I think you're good. But I think you're going to be fine. They're not
get like half or no.
They're not going to lose to South Carolina.
They should not, especially at home.
Is it at home?
Yeah,
they're just a different
plus
team at home.
$200 on plus 700 beginning of season is I'd never win.
All right, Gavin from Chicago.
Hey guys, I'm a big fan of you. I just wanted to see your guys' input on the Big 12, in particular Kansas basketball. Do you believe they are national contenders?
Did you say Kansas?
I think they are.
What do you say?
Kansas are real contenders. I think
they are. Absolutely. I think they're a real contender. I think here's the thing. In a normal year, is this particular Kansas team a contender to win it all? Last year, like if you had a Gonzaga Baylor from last year, this year, no. But you don't. I think there are 8 to 10 contenders, and Kansas is absolutely in that mix. There is no favorite. It's wide open. It's going to depend on draw, location, hotness of your team, and Kansas is a team that can win the national title.
No, they are.
All right. I think Gavin was satisfied with that. Okay. He did ask about Kansas, right? We go to Owen from Massachusetts.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I want to say, Brandon, love the shoes you're rocking right now. They're pretty good.
Thank you.
And I was going to talk Masters futures. Right now, John Rahm is the favorite, but I think that JT's due for a green jacket plus 1,200.
Justin
and
Thomas?
then I'm also going to take a flyer on Cam Smith plus 2,800. Yeah, Justin Thomas. I think he's due for a Masters win. Plus 1,200 seems like pretty good value. And then I like Cam Smith at almost plus 3,000.
That sounded good. Those Masters futures sounded really fucking good. I just enjoyed that. JT, he's right. JT is due for a Masters. He's due for JT's due to win like 2 of the 4 majors in a year, or maybe 3 majors and 5 majors. He's due for that. 888 Stool 22. We go to this is Papa Smurf. Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to give a shout out to Big Ev being the best gambler in Barstool by far, and
by far.
Thank you, sir.
B-Walk, what the hell are you talking about? It's going to be a draw between American Dragon and Moxley. That is some mark-ass, lazy booking, dude. Like, if they did that, no more watching for me.
Well, then you're a goddamn idiot, because let me tell you something. Have you paid attention to the story? The story is telling you neither one has the advantage storyline-wise, but the conversations they've been having, Moxley said, I only want to fight because if we're going to team up, I'm going to bleed with you first. There is no advantage to creating this team with one of them winning at the beginning. You don't want to have one have the upper hand. What they're going to do, they're going to go out, bloody each other, have respect, and come out of it as teammates, and they're going to do this storyline going forward. And you can't see it, you're not very smart. So if you stop watching, good. No, I'm done with him. I get the last word on wrestling, always. Drew from Austin. Go, Drew.
Hey, gentlemen. First of all, Brandon, thank you very much for growing the game.
Thank you.
Just wanted to give you a flyer pick, even though we're ranked number 1. The Texas Longhorns are going to win the College World Series this year. We're going all the way. But want to give y'all an NBA pick for tonight. I am heavily fading the Knicks. They're 2-13 in their last 15 and 4-16 in their last 20. They're on a 6-game losing streak. I am parlaying the Suns minus 6.5 against the Knicks, also with the over with 222 for plus 260. So wanted to give you those 2 winners if you want to add them to your card. But hope y'all have a good rest of your day.
All right, thank you very much.
Probably is a winner. The Knicks are atrocious.
I just did it again. I accidentally.
Also, a little tip: if you're watching the Knicks and they get a lead early, jump on, like, double down against them.
Really?
They've been jumping out on teams and they still just somehow lose by 15.
Richie from Michigan, what's up?
Boys. Brandon Walker, thank you for growing the game.
Thank you.
We appreciate it here as fans. Last night I said we're going to put on our bathing suits and go to the beach. Hawaii, that was a push. Tonight, put on the chastity belts, grab the Bibles, BYU minus 11. Take care.
We're gonna soak out in Provo tonight.
That the Hawaii was a grind. It came through for a push. It was a grind.
Yeah. Did you come back for a push or did you?
It came back for a push. It was it worked.
You come back when you come back for a push. That's a win.
Oh, big time.
That's such a win when you come back for a push.
Dog.
Hey.
Pup.
There's a dog in the office. You gotta say dog.
Doggy.
Pup.
I can't fathom bringing my dog to the office.
No. Having a dog also, like, not for like you, for like someone like me or Ev, it's having a baby.
Yeah,
I don't get
just couldn't.
why
No
people.
chance.
Well, you
even-
travel. You couldn't
No,
have.
you can't have. Even if you're here, if you're like not married with a house, I don't understand how people have dogs.
I can just leave my dog at my house for like 8 hours a
And
day.
there's nothing worse than the people when you're at the bar and you're like, I gotta go home and take care of my dog.
That's what Billy was talking about on the act the other day, that Ben just comes in through his back door to watch his dog when Billy's on trips.
I think Ben just takes care of Billy's dog.
And now, so sometimes Billy will just come back from the bar and Ben will just be there because he has access to his house.
He's like sleeping on his couch.
Yeah.
888 Stool 22. We go to line 7. Will from Dallas. Here's some more UFC picks. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, shout out Big Ev for the new podcast.
Appreciate you.
Masvidal and Coven.
That was a wet one.
Hate
Wrong button.
so much that I love the under 4.5 rounds at plus 130 pick. If you saw the press conference yesterday, you know that these guys want to kill each other.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is going to make a mistake at one point, and the fight's going to end early. So that's my pick.
All right. Well,
Appreciate you guys.
thank you for doing Valium or Xanax or some sort of downer before calling us. We go to Joey Freshwater in Louisiana. What's up, Joey?
Hey, what's up, guys? You got me?
Yeah.
All right, B-Walk, your flow looks great today.
Thank you.
This is a
thanks
great
for on the game
add to the show.
Best damn gambler at the company. Keep giving winners. I'll keep tailing.
Thanks, brother.
Marty, your teeth look great. You're funny. Coin boys for life.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Fucking love this.
Gas up for the boys. Around for the boys.
Let's get into this real quick. Barstool Sportsbook, Mississippi State is plus money today in baseball. Reigning national champs are plus 110 with Landon Sims on the mound. This is stealing. Bet the farm. Mississippi State plus 110 on the Barstool Sportsbook. Take it to the bank. Thanks for taking my call. Peace
All right.
out.
We have sucked tremendously out of the gate. We Southern Miss killed us. We're like 5-4. We lost to Northern Kentucky. I don't know if we do have one.
How
of the
good
best,
is this pitcher?
he's one of the best pitchers in the country.
Is that good?
Yeah. He lost the opener 1-0. He had 12 strikeouts.
The lineup's just struggling that bad.
Lineup struggling, yeah. But we're playing Tulane. But he is the best. He might be the best.
If they favorites, Tulane's pitcher must be. I mean, he has to be good. I'd imagine.
Update. Today is March 4th, and your hair looks really nice on Pick Central.
Really nice and strong. That works.
Okay, so
I've been getting doorknobs, rugs,
this week I got. Today is March 1st. Your hair looked good on Pick Central. March 2nd, I got hair looks really good. Yesterday I went back to good, and today I got looks really nice.
Really nice almost could be better.
I've been getting a lot of, like, no joke. Like, I'll always get to kill yourselves, but I've been getting nice ones. So people been like, oh, Marty.
Just realized something.
What?
Why didn't we ask for titties?
Because there's no one listening with them. But I've been getting like, oh, Marty, you going back to your old ways just because I did the egg video.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going back.
I think you ought to go back to
I'm
your
going to go back.
I like that, Marty.
Yeah. I think I got caught up I got caught up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to old Marty.
Yeah, I like old Marty.
Hear that, everybody? Going back to old Marty. I ordered clap on, clap off lights.
Old Marty's what I started with.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ordered what's the tape that they put on water?
Oh, the Flex tape, Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
I bought that, so we're gonna do some of those videos.
Dana being back is good for you too.
It helps. Yeah, it helps because he's so dumb.
Yeah. We go to line 10. That's Jeremy from Ohio. We haven't talked about this subject. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hey, Marty. Just want to say I love Bench Mob. Keep doing your thing. I got a real quick take on the NFL draft. As an Ohio State fan, I love Olave. I love Wilson. But Treylon Burks is the best player, best wideout coming out this year. I hope the Browns get him. The guy almost single-handedly beat Bama, and I don't give a shit about 40 times.
Fair enough. It's a good point. I think Treylon Burks is a very good player. I think the best receiver coming out this year is somebody that's not on anybody's radar as the best. I think George Pickens never lived up to his potential at Georgia because he was hurt for 2 years. I think George Pickens is a freak. I think he's 6'6" and he can run. I think he's going to be a better pro than he was a college player. Olave, though, boy, for a second there, we thought he was one of the fastest players in the history of the league.
I see. That's such a cuck.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of bullshit. Like,
Because
being off that much is crazy.
But if I told you before going to yesterday that he ran a 4.39, you'd be like, wow.
Oh, for sure. Like,
but because we saw a 4.26, you're like, oh, well, it wasn't as fast.
Because he was the guy I expected to be in 4.3s. I was very happy for my guy Garrett Wilson, who a lot of people were saying that they thought he was going to run like 4.5, and he ran a 4.37. So I was very I was happy for him because I think a lot of people were talking shit.
Olave runs a 4.26, and we're like, okay, everything, we're going crazy. And then Tyquan Thornton runs a 4.21, the fastest time in the history of the combine. Wait a minute, now hold on.
It's crazy.
Hold on. Well, you're telling me in the last 5 minutes we've had two, and then they adjusted, and Tyquan Thornton still ran a blazing time, and Olave still ran a 4.39. But for a minute, it was like this is the fastest combine in the history of the world.
See, 4.26 to 4.39. I mean, how you like that's a lot to be
needs
off.
to be fired. Like that's like actually crazy.
That's what when I saw that, then I was worried about Wilson. I was like, but then his was it was a 4.37 to a 4.38. So they were like, he ran faster than Olave.
Somebody got better with the timing throughout the
I
game.
guess, yeah, because Wilson obviously he was in the last group, but.
Gino from the Bay, what's up?
B-Walk, how we doing?
Good.
Great hair today, double vodka Dawn, loving the and then the artist formerly known as Mush. You know, great hair, nice smile, love it. How we doing today, boys?
You got through it. All right, what you got?
So I'm giving a call in for an NBA pick. Just giving in Nuggets minus 13.5 against the Rockets. They're coming off a lot. Nuggets are coming off a loss against an underdog Thunder team. Rockets are coming off of a loss to a close Jazz game. The public's riding heavy with the Rockets today, and I'm not riding heavy with the public on a team that's under 50% against the spread.
All right, very good. Thank you very much. We're gonna get to our picks. I got one more call. I'm about to surprise y'all. Y'all don't know what's about to happen here. It's nobody you know, but hey, in Jersey, if you can hear me, your own pick central.
Hi, can you hear me?
No.
I sure can, Heather. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you? I just wanted to shout out Marty for the GPS. We definitely don't talk about that enough.
Thank you.
That's made me some money this year, so thank you, Marty. Thanks for the GPS.
We got another one tonight. Don't worry.
I always keep my eye out for it, so thank you. That's made me some money. I appreciate it. So I just want to talk to you guys about Defensive Player of the Year for NBA. This is a homer pick for me. I took Matisse Thybulle at plus 15,000. It's at plus 8,000 now. I know it's a long shot, but it also could happen. Who would your guys, like, gun to your head pick for Defensive Player of the Year be right now?
You're asking three complete morons what their pick for Defensive Player of the Year would be. Although I'm looking around, Heather, I got three empty chairs in here, and you sound like you're a lot smarter than us. That's all I'm saying. So I actually
My knowledge all comes from you guys, so thank you.
Okay, so you might be stupid too. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look season awards. I'm actually gonna look at the Defensive Player of the Year guys to refresh my memory here. So Rudy Gobert is the favorite, minus 139. Then you got Giannis at 300. Bam Adebayo at plus 1,000. Draymond, Jaren Jackson Jr., Mikal Bridges, and on and on and on.
I'm sick of giving it to Rudy Gobert.
He's a defensive now Giannis is a hell of a. The problem, does Giannis being at the MVP level take away from him? If he wasn't as good on the other end, would he win Defensive Player of the Year every year?
For sure.
1,000%. And, like, people forget
That's
Rudy Gobert
kind of
gave
the thought
everyone
process.
COVID.
Like, take out all the MVP contenders, and then you kind of narrow it down after MVP contenders, right? That's how I would look at it.
Yeah, thank you very much. We got to get to our picks, but Heather, this was a delight, and please call in earlier next time. So because just hearing hearing a woman's voice really shocks the system because of all these dudes we're hanging around. Thank you very much. 888-STOOL22 is the number, but I can't take any more calls. Don't know why I said it. Picks time. It is picks time. We got. I don't know. Not a great college basketball slate. We still got some tournaments and stuff.
I think it's my least favorite maybe of the entire season.
This is also a team right here that you got to.
They're playing good basketball.
They are. Keegan Murray is ridiculous.
They just shot the shit out of the ball yesterday. There was
That's a
nothing Michigan
great
could
win
do.
at Michigan after Michigan was on a little beating Michigan State.
So I'll get us started since I'm in second place. Ben Ment's not here because it's a day. So I've got 5 picks all in the association. I've got Hawks minus 4. I have Pistons money line tonight. Pistons money line to go ahead and win that game. I have Cavs plus 7 against the Sixers. Again, 2 good teams, but I don't know. I like the Cavs in this spot. Jazz Pelicans under 224. It opened at 226.5. It's dove 2.5 points since it opened, so I'm riding that. And Suns minus 7 tonight. Suns best team in basketball and kind of a short price for them. So Big F.
All right, well, I'm on Longwood minus 6.5. It's probably halftime. I don't know what the score is.
4 at half.
Okay, that's not bad.
I have them too.
I'm on Illinois State plus 7.5 against Northern Iowa. And my favorite pick today is probably Bradley against Loyola Chicago. Bradley's been really good against the spread. The guy that called in, I just gave great logic. They played well against it both times. I think this is a close game. So I really like Bradley catching 6.5. I think they could win.
All right, Marty Mush.
I have Longwood as well. I have Murray State minus 15, Drake minus 3.5, and then my GPS today is Donovan Mitchell and CJ McCollum 25 plus for plus 300.
All right, I just got a DM. I want to get a judgment on this DM. All right, you're a funny guy. I watch and enjoy a lot of your stuff. You'd be a lot more funny if you weren't an absolute prick. It's from Tyler.
That's, well, I mean, I think, hey, that's more of a compliment.
Look at him. Look at this cunt.
Could be your son.
Look at him.
That is a funny thing whenever someone
looks like Helen Hunt.
When you like click on someone's profile and they're like this is the guy.
Why are you so mad about me, Helen? Boy, look at him. Yeah, I guess I am a prick. Fuck you. Suck my dick, Tyler Malerich. All right. Where else are we at? Got 20 seconds left. If you got Mincy's picks or Megan's picks, I forgot about Megan. Anybody else's picks? Jesus, Smitty.
It's Smitty with a hammer card.
Garland threes over 2.5. Super happy fun money line parlay plus 16.97. Thibault first basket. I mean, this could be one of Smitty's 30-unit days.
It's Thibault's birthday. That's why he has him for first basket.
Great pick.
We'll probably score. Sixers will probably win by 1 million.
Ben has no baseball on his card, by the way.
Fucking Ben Mintz.
What a fucking guy, man. Fights for it. Doesn't have anything on.
Don't have time for it. Is the music playing? It should be playing. Can't hear it.
Ridiculous. He's only 8-3.
Are we ending the show? Yeah, okay. So the Yak is up next. Aspect Central. That was fun. It was a good show. Like when you guys gas us up a little bit. Maybe gas me up Fridays. I've said that before. Appreciate the callers. You guys are good. You guys are really good. Keep the show moving, flowing. Thank you very much. All right.
The Spinning Backfish Show.
Yes, the Spinning Backfish.
Live on Twitter. It's on My Mama's Basement YouTube right now. Check it out.
Bob Fox and Big Av talking.
Shout out Patty the Baddie, Megan O'Leary. Great guest. It was awesome. Patty was great. Megan was great as well.
Yak is up next.